Hello everyone, my name is Susan Merriman, and my husband Trevor Johnston and I are delighted to be here at the Haute Goat Farm just outside of Port Hope, Ontario. This 200-acre farm is home to goats, alpacas, chickens, horses, and so much more. And we are thankful that our host Christa has agreed to spend some time with us today, sharing the magic of this farm experience. And as you can see, we've already met a few of the alpaca friends. We're just so happy to have Christa here, our host, to show us around and share this magical farm experience with us today. So thank you, Christa.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. And I wonder, I've got so many questions for you, but I'm wondering if you could just start off by telling us a bit about the farm.
Okay, yes, the farm belongs to Debbie and Shane. Yeah, they are the farmers. They are city expats.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
they are from the TV business actually.
Oh, really?
Yes, and Debbie always wanted to live in the country, and 2007 Shane said, "Oh, do you want to have a spot in the country?" And she said, "What? Did I hear right?" And 3 weeks later they had a farm in Campbellford. It's 1 hour north and east of here. So then they were traveling back and forth from Toronto and Campbellford, and a couple of years later Shane said, "Oh, I think I could retire and stay here all the time." And she said, "Oh, then we can have animals." And he said, "Oh, another kitty cat." And she said, "No, goats." That was our first goats were 4, and 2 are actually still here on the farm. They are pretty old now, Pearl and Butterscotch.
Yeah.
And yes, and Shane said, "Oh, I would like to have alpacas." And then they did something as a farmer you should never do, just get animals because they are so cute, right? As farmers, you have to make your living with it. And yes, so they had got some alpacas and the goats and invited people and friends to come and see the farm,
yeah.
to relax and to enjoy like what we do here right now, right?
Yes.
And we actually, maybe we see later, have our first Icelandic foal.
Oh, wow.
It's 10 days old, so
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Debbie very proud.
I don't know a lot about alpacas. They're not native to Canada. I don't believe. Did they come from another country?
Yes, so alpacas, they are from Peru, from the Andes originally.
Oh, okay.
And so they live there in the mountains. Alpacas are domesticated, so there are no wild alpacas.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so they are only kept for their precious fiber, because it's very well insulating, very soft, hypoallergenic. It's very light, like wool, but way better.
Wow. Yeah. Can you introduce me to all your alpaca friends and tell me about their lives here on the farm? Maybe we could go and visit some of these beautiful creatures?
Absolutely.
Okay,
So,
wonderful.
boys, these are 3 boys. This white one is Obi-Wan Kenobi. The little one is Widget here. He is our teddy bear. Hello, Obi. Obi is very sweet and very nice.
Yeah.
If you give him your cheek, sometimes he gives you a kiss. Very cute animals, but normally they don't like to be touched, especially not on their head. Imagine you go and make your hair nice and then somebody touches it, and not their butt. So then they can kick. It doesn't hurt you a lot. He's 2 years old. He is born here on the farm right after I arrived here 2 years ago. You can go. You see, they are curious. They want to know who you are, but they also go away. They are very shy.
And what do they eat, Christa? Is it just hay?
Yeah, so the main thing they eat is hay. They always also have grass and pastures, but the grass here in Canada is very rich and high on protein. And in the Andes, in the mountains, it's very low on energy and very bushy, so they always need to have hay. They have a 3-chamber stomach, so they are always digesting and passing in from one chamber to the other. And in the morning or evening, sometimes they get some pellets.
Can you tell me, do they have wool or fur? Or what's the difference?
That's fiber. So I cannot really explain you the difference between all these names.
Right.
But this is called alpaca fiber, and we do the shearing once a year on Mother's Day. Okay. So it's a full spa day for them. Oh. Because the fiber in winter grows 2 inches long. So they don't need a shelter. They have a shelter. In summer they go more into the shelter to protect from the sun.
Right.
And we have to shear them before the summer comes because it would be way too hot. In winter, they just lie outside. The snow covers them because the fiber is so well insulating that the snow doesn't melt. So the cold stays outside, the warm stays inside. That's their nature.
Wow.
They don't feel it, you know. They
Yeah.
have the fiber, and yeah, that's just great. It's called fiber of the gods actually.
Fiber of
Because
the gods.
it's so thin and it's measured in micron, and the thinner, the more precious it is. First, we have to clean it by hand. That's because you cannot brush alpacas. At the moment, you cannot really see it because there's a little crinkle in their fiber, and you have to keep it. So if you brush it, you will brush it out, and also it wouldn't insulate them so well.
Okay.
And to clean the dirt out by hand, it's called skirting. Then you take it to the mill, they wash it, they clean it, they dry it, and they make rovings of it. And if the quality is good, you can spin it into yarn. And if the quality is medium, you just use it as rovings for felted animals and other stuff.
You were talking about their teeth and their hooves?
Yes, so they don't have hooves like horses or sheep. They have soft soles, like callus. And so this is we have the concrete here, so it gets always a little bit grind. But once a year we have to correct them. And also the teeth we have to correct because they have only teeth in front on the, as you can see at Obi, on the bottom, not on the top. On the top they have a chewing plate and they grind the grass in a figure 8 against it. Okay. And because they keep growing like rodents, we have to correct them. So you want to see the teeth? So there is no teeth on the top.
So they really are a pack animal. They like being
pack
together?
Animals, yes, and unfortunately they are prey animals. And so that they have an easy look around, 360 degrees. So if just something coming up, they run.
Oh. So in the wild, from Peru, I guess they could be attacked by cougars and
mountain lions, yes.
Do they run fast?
Yes, don't ask me how fast, but they run fast. Yes, and they belong to the camel family, you know. If you see their camel races and they run the same way.
Yeah.
Camels, llamas, and alpacas, they all belong
to the same
family.
So where they came from in Peru, did people used to ride them? Like were they a mode of transportation or?
No, not at all. So the camels you can ride on. The
Yes.
llamas can still carry your bags on a mountain hike.
Right.
Alpacas are only kept for their fiber.
Okay.
And they live wild. And of course in Peru they love the white alpacas. You know, their colorful ponchos
Yes.
and everything they make, because you can dye these fiber into any color. The
Right.
dark ones.
You can't. Oh, okay. And what do you call baby alpacas?
Oh, the baby alpacas, crias. Are crias?
Cria?
Yes.
A cria.
So
okay.
our last baby alpacas were Widget and his girlfriend Shadow 2 years ago.
Oh.
This year we won't have babies,
No.
but we are going to breed 2 or 3 of our females.
Okay.
And so hopefully next summer we will have
Oh.
crias.
And do they usually just have one
Yes.
cria?
They have
A year?
usually one baby, like
one baby.
humans and horses.
Right.
They are pregnant for 11.5 months.
Okay.
So quite long. And a very nice thing for us is they give birth only between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. We like to be around and to watch them, and for the goats we have to do it 24 hours, and we are goat breeders, so there's a lot to do in spring.
Right.
But for the alpacas at 4, 5, 6, we can be sure there won't be a birth happen. We can go out for dinner. Mountains in the Andes, they need the sun to dry the babies, and it's also too dangerous at night.
So on the website, it says that the alpacas are referred to as dolphins of the pasture. How are they similar to dolphins? Or what?
Yeah, you know, as you can see, you have to calm down. You have to breathe. If you are too hectic, they run away, they jump away, they feel threatened. But if you wait, they come to you, and that is therapeutic. And like dolphins, they are also therapeutic. Okay. And they are also great for senior homes, for schools. You know, you can go in because they are interested in you, but they don't come to you too close. They don't jump immediately onto your lap. Not
Right.
everybody likes this, right?
Yes, yes.
They would never pee and poo inside because they have certain spots where they do it, like washrooms. That it's also easy to keep parasites low.
Right. Uh-huh.
And actually, when we were in the lockdown, we visited a lot of senior homes. But we just walked outside because they come close to the window. And then there was a phone inside, a phone outside,
Yeah.
and people could ask questions. That was quite nice. And
Wow.
yeah, now we could actually go inside again.
Wow. So each one has a pretty distinctive personality?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's always there. He's always in charge. He thinks he has to protect everybody. And Widget is just a cute, nice boy, and he's always curious and coming, and you can touch him. Chewbacca, he's 5 years old. He's fully grown. He's a total mama's boy. Mama is on the other side of the fence. He's fixed though. But he gets always nervous and starts spitting.
So they are like camels that they do spit if they get
Yes.
scared or angry?
Yes, but they
Okay.
are not likely to spit at humans.
Yeah.
If you get spit on, you are mostly in their way when they talk to each other. So llamas are more likely to spit at you.
Right, right.
But they like to be hosed down, and you will see as soon as we go to the other side, they will all come, and
Okay.
because they just like
I was going to ask you, how old do they usually live?
around 20 years.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay, so that's a long life.
Yes.
Wow. So these are all the girl alpacas that are coming, getting ready for a shower. The boys get to go down into the other pasture. Oh, the girls are looking to play with them now too. Hello. Hi guys. Hello. Hi there. Oh, you're pretty. Look at you.
Who wants to take a shower?
And you guys, oh, this one's gorgeous, eh?
This is Bella. She's our beauty. That's Obi's mom.
Wow, she's pretty. Well, they're all pretty. They're all beautiful, but I'm gonna.
Do you want
Hello.
to give them a shower? Look, I will dance. You have to stay. No, wait a minute. Yeah. You have to stay here, right? So start at the legs, not at the back, so that they don't get a shock. Do you want to help?
The legs.
Yeah. So not the full body, first the legs before you go up. You know?
Okay. All right.
So that's it's like if you go into the sauna,
All
you
right.
don't. Yeah.
But not their face. They don't like
No,
their
not
face.
not the head at all.
No, so just
They
the body
like-
down.
Maybe she will lie down.
Oh, okay.
Bella also. They just love it. She
Oh,
pushes
okay.
everybody away. That one, yes. Because
Okay.
she's lighter, I thought. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is Feather. She's the boss. She's very clear in her body language. And I like Bibi. She's extremely shy.
The
big
black
one.
black
yes.
one. Oh, she's shy, is she?
Yes, look at she's always, she sees immediately everything.
From the side of her head.
Because she
Yeah.
has to be careful not to get. Yeah, she's just careful, right?
They wait very
No,
patiently.
not she, you see. And she's also challenging Feather. So they are not fighting, they're communicating with their necks and raising. And
Oh.
do you stand me like, come on, right?
Oh, really? That's how they do
Yes.
it.
White Feather?
I guess they can't bite each other
No.
because they don't have teeth
Yes.
on the top.
Yes, they can. They sometimes, if you see boys, they bite into their legs so
Okay. Yeah.
to force the other one down onto the ground.
Oh.
She's also 2 years old. She
Is
grew up.
she?
We always want to have 2 babies. I will tell you another fun fact about alpacas. Is it okay with the water?
Yeah.
Okay, so alpacas don't cycle on a regular basis. So
No?
with the goats, if we breed them and they go into heat, after 3 weeks again, we know, okay, she's not bred.
Right.
She needs to be bred again. But it's because alpacas don't cycle on a regular basis. So you bring the male in, she ovulates, so she means she drops an egg.
Yeah.
They do the deed. He
Yeah.
comes for her about 20 minutes. And then we hope that she's pregnant, but we don't know because we don't know if we miss the next cycle.
Oh.
And because we always want
Yep.
to have 2 or 3 babies so that they can play together. What can we do? We bring the male back. And if
okay.
she's pregnant, she spits at him.
Oh.
She's done. Yes.
So that's how you know she's pregnant.
Yes.
Oh. And she knows she's pregnant.
Yes.
Did you? And here's a fun fact. Christa, what is this?
This is the Alpaca Gold. You can see gold is not always golden.
No,
but
no.
this alpaca poop you can use in your vegetable garden. I will show you just a quick glance. We will have soon.
Yeah.
And your vegetables will explode. You don't have to wait 2 years like horse manure.
No.
It's immediately usable and it's perfect. Perfect fertilizer, clean, no chemicals, nothing.
Yeah. Wow. Who would have known, eh?
We should take some home.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, wow. That's beautiful. Wow. And this is all, you use your Alpaca Gold
Yes.
in here.
Yes, so
What a lovely garden. That's,
yeah, nasturtiums, edible flowers, very decorative.
oh,
And also we use a lot of the vegetables in the cafe, and our chef Eric, he's magnificent. He comes up with new ideas every week to use the vegetables and to keep the restaurant interesting so
Yes.
that you have a reason to come every week. We have the alpaca sleepover. That means you actually sleep in the alpaca pen. You hear them humming, talking, singing.
oh my gosh.
And they come to you close into your bedroom.
Yeah?
And people love it.
While you sleep.
Yes.
Aw.
And you sit there, you just relax because we talked about that's very therapeutic.
Yes,
They
yes.
just calm you down. You can read your book and have your glass of wine, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh my goodness. Are you open year round
yes.
then? Okay.
So almost all year round. We close December, January for 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
We always decide a little bit how we feel. And yes, but also in winter it's a lot of fun to walk through the snow. The trails are plowed and we walk with the goats, with the alpacas. They go on halters and then you walk them through our trails here and enjoy the nature, enjoy the alpacas and bond with them. And it's very interesting because they mirror your feelings. If you are confident walking, they walk confidently with you.
Yeah.
It's always, the same. It's mirroring.
Yes, all right.
You give them a gentle tug, say, let's go.
Yeah.
And don't let them eat all the time. It's like chocolate, no chocolate.
And here we go up the hill to the Billy the Kid Trail.
She's a Nubian. She's not a dwarf. This is Pippa. She's like my doggy. She follows me everywhere.
Oh.
Hi, Annie.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh.
Hi, Pippa.
Sweetie.
Come on.
How old is this guy?
8 weeks.
Oh my goodness. So cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, the Screaming Goat Cafe, where you can stop and get all sorts of goodies. And there's also a store that you can buy special goat products as well. So let's have a look inside. Over here, they have their cafe with special goat cheese, which is supposed to be fantastic. And all sorts of soaps, beautiful gardenia one. This one is my favorite. It's beautiful. Gardenia. Facial cleanser and bath bombs, walking sticks, all sorts of products made with alpaca fiber from those alpacas we just saw. Different milk bombs for your bath. And they've also got some things like pomodoro sauce that they make with the vegetables from their garden. So all in all, this has been a fantastic day. We'll probably end up trying some of this goat milk ice cream as well. And they do a nice lunch.
And the reason that she wants you to try the ice cream is because it's utterly delicious.
So it's a great ending to a wonderful day. And yeah, if you can make it out here, it's fantastic. 50 minutes from Port Perry, it's worth the drive. Bye now. Thank you on behalf of the Provis Club of Port Perry for spending some time with us today and showing us your beautiful alpaca friends.
Yes.
It's been such a pleasure to get to know you and the farm and your alpacas. And for all of our Probus members watching, this farm is only 50 minutes from Port Perry in Newtonville. So why don't you make a little drive to Haute Goat Farm and have a look, because this has been a fantastic experience, and I think you would all really enjoy it. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.
And thank you for coming and holding the alpacas down.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Christa.